Hi guys, it's me Joe here, and for this video in the month of love, February, I shall be talking about a certain type of love, a love between two parents and their children, and some films that involve that. I am talking about the movie from the late 80s, early 90s, the Look Who's Talking Trilogy that incorporates Look Who's Talking, Look Who's Talking, Look Who's Talking 2, and Look Who's Talking Now. Before I begin talking about these movies, let me just say that this famous quotation that said that never work with kids or animals. And apparently the people that made this movie, this trilogy, never got the memo because they feature both types of animals and kids. More importantly, they're not even kids in the first movie. They're more like fetuses. But I'll get into that more when I get into that. But let me just say too that R.I.P. to Chris Yelly, because she passed away like last year, and I liked her. I wouldn't say I'm a mega fan, but I liked her enough. I respected her as an actress, and she was funny. She was a competent actor. So yeah, R.I.P. to Chris Shelley, and I feel sorry for any of the fans that really hardcore Chris Shelley fans. I think she was on Cheers, and Star Trek, and some with the local talking movies and other projects. And I think she was a spokeswoman for Slim Fast, if you can believe it, which I never liked because she 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 was fat, but then she lost weight, makes sense. Then she would lose weight again. I mean, she would gain weight again and lose again, all for the endorsement to come in. I don't like that about her. But I always say the same about like Oprah or something like that. So it's all good. Anyway, this movie's quite quite good. Very good actually. I enjoy it. I enjoy all three. But I enjoyed the first and the second one more than the third. Because the first two movies are where they evolve little kids like you enjoy. And then you got and then you got the third one that introduces dogs, rocks, and the other one Daphne, which obviously is more of a name, more of a convention naming dogs. The stupid looking dogs, very simple childish games, where you name elegant dogs to be more of a big pushy name like Daphne or like Christine or something like that. I'm too good at this too because my dog was named King. My first dog was named King, and then Sarge, and then Ginger, and then so on and so forth. Down the line. I don't think that. I don't think I ever had any intelligent, elegant pet names for animals. That's neither here nor there. So, they have a repeated jokes in this whole trilogy when they talk about the the sperm and the egg being fertilized by a sperm by John Travolta's super sperm. I'm surprised they don't have I'm surprised that they didn't do like uh Sonic Fever, with the white uh dancing jacket and the bell bottom pants and stuff. I'll get into the movie when I get into it. It's got a very special tie to me, my father. So we start with talking about Chris Yell's character, Molly, in this movie. She's being hit on by a boss, a creepy little pervert guy who likes to cheat on his girlfriend with a secretary or something, and yeah, that but he gets knocked up first, and the kid's name is Mikey. Now, I like the 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 camera of perspective where they shoot the sperm in injecting fertilizing the egg is somewhat like a I'm trying to think here mm, not not Shrek. He ain't do it. It's the Doodle with the big swarm bees. They go after the target and they show bonsai. It's kind of like a big free fall for the egg. And whoever gets the egg gets the goal, which is I could probably realistic to real life. Now, I want to say that this movie is the first movie to actually show what happens during the fertilization process. Besides educational health movies that we see in like a middle school, high school, and possibly elementary school. So, bravo for that. Yeah, the movie did a good job with that. And also did a good job in portraying what happens when an egg gets fertilized and developed in an embryo and then fetus and so on and so forth down the line. It also shows what would happen if that contraception is always important, especially for women. So, wear your diaphragm, condoms, and all of that stuff. But the thing is that they show that it's not 100% guaranteed from to stop fertilization of an egg. So that's very important to know that even use the proper stuff to prevent pregnancy, those still happen on rare occasions. I know about the whole, shutting up bonsai and stuff, but it would be pretty fun. But I like Bruce Willis as the voice of Mark Mason when he comes out. I think by C-section, not with that one. But oh yeah, let me point out too that when he's still in the room, that's gotta be like a low miniature model instead of a room, because I don't think that computer technology were at the point where they could imitate human flesh and blood and all the other fun stuff too. So that was kind of interesting. They make like a little puppet, wherever, and they put it inside of a squishy room like your environment. That was fun. And then they kill Although I think it would be probably more proper to have the voice of the guys to be the voice of the sperm or go nuts because that is his baby in there. And they showed that, and they showed that John Travolta, even though he's not the real father the boss is, but they showed that he can be a loving father to Mikey, and he's there for the birth of the kid and all that, which look is really nice. It gets me hot in my heart here, and it goes through his tires. So in this segment, yeah, one other little joke is that he he stares at the of a woman with a huge with a big personality, and he says lunch. From a kid's perspective, that's very funny because a baby would look at breasts and say dinner time or lunch time or whatever time it was. But you're an adult. Those words come out of that kid saying that the woman's dress kind of weird a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little strange. But yeah, we have that when we end up dumping the boss's ass because he realized that he's a Papa's trick, and then he goes over to they in the forming a relationship. Um, Molly and James, the Toronto character thing, James. But then we go into number two, second movie, where with the where the same joke occurs with all the sperm going to the egg. This time they form Julie Roseanne Barr's character, Mikey's little sister. It's quite funny that they involve Roseanne Barr in it. This is before she made the stupid uh, N-word comment about black people and stuff on Twitter, I guess, and ruin her career again. But there's also a thing Roseanne Barr that butchered the national anthem. Now I see butchered because I can't sing weird shit either, but I can do a lot better job than she did when she performed the national anthem at that debate game. So yeah, they do have a very loving, growing family, and they do have a very interesting dynamic, especially when Chris gets when Molly's brother comes in to live with them temporarily, firstly. Temporarily, he's we all have the uncle who's no annoying leech that lives with us for a little while. Then he's crazy. He even brings a loaded gun into the house, which Molly even says, it's crazy to have that with little toddlers in it. I'm sure the NRA would love to see that movie and they would definitely approve of it, but for everyone else that has sense and mental capacity other than a 3-year-old, I think that it, it it's unsafe to have a loaded weapon with a toddler in the house, where they can reach it easily. No, they they show them bonding together and forming a good family, even though Frankie isn't his biological son. They do have a good repertoire with each other, and he takes care of like he's his own kid. which is pretty good. If I was in that situation, I would treat my step kid the same way as if it were my own biological kid. I would play video games with them. I would involve them in sports, even though I'm not capable of playing sports myself. I would help them out with the homework, or help them out with their clothes shopping and all that other fun stuff. And I would read to them too when applicable. So yeah, they do that, and the part in the movie where the only reason why the brother has a gun is for protection of the house, which comes in handy because lo and behold, one day they do end up having a burglar in the house, and the two parents have to go out for something, and the brother has to stay home and watch the house, the apartment. So then the burglar breaks into the house, and he sets the house ablaze. Now the um the brother has to go chase the other cop down, so he does that. And the kids left in the house that catches fire. Now, I like the scene a lot because it shows Mikey's heroism and helping out his baby sister, who drove nuts during the entire movie. Well, my father and family, but uh, that, think something never changed. I'll let you take that for what it is, for what you will. But, but I have to question, how would Mikey be able to, number one, reach that door handle to escape? Number two, how would he know that the elevator would be a safe spot to go? Get downstairs. Number three, how would you reach your buttons to the elevator and know which button to push? If I were to his age, I would just push every button up there, and I hope for the best. You know, unless he saw his parents pushing the buttons, which I don't think that'd be it. She says, what are we gonna do? I'm afraid, becoming a rose bar. And the kids here today, again, question how the kid would know how to save the life and stuff. And he said, I saved the day in the little girl says, little I don't know what to call that, little stroller, little you put the baby in there and it rolls. That thing went the trolley. And he said, I didn't do anything, I was pushed. Welcome to my world. You reached the nail on the head for me that I'm always pushed around. Hopefully I'll be pushed around by beautiful women, but I'm not holding too much for that. But as the kid said today that perpetrated beat by the brother and everything else he does. Then we come on to number three. What lost me the worst one in my opinion. They decide to get a dog, and provoke the favorite dog named Ross that might be named, and his dog is a mutt. Just a mutt. I don't know what breed he is, but whatever. is stupid. His voice by Dan DeVito. Now, until they developed another guy and stuff, but like, why did he have the voice of dumbass dog? Where the other dog played by uh, James's um, chauffeur boss because he chauffeurs around. Um, her dog is named Daphne, which is a smart, elegant poodle, which is where I get my hair inspiration from. And she's like voiced by Diane West. I mean Diane Keaton. And she's a smart ass, a very uppity dog, got an attitude problem, who hates frogs to the point that they tried to, she tried to sabotage him by chewing up the mother's expensive shoes and stuff. Now, I'm not expounding and touching or anything, but how much do high heels usually cost for a woman? Could be more than $100. So he teaches the kid and the other guy for it. And yeah, they also do the thing where they do like a rock's origin story where they do like they show the mother and the father dog getting it on who let the dogs out. They did it. And they did the voiceover thing too, where it's like bonsai, and then they all go into the dog's egg, egg, and they fertilize it and stuff. All dog experiments, and kind of, it's cute and adorable when it involves like human baby, but it's weird when it comes to dogs. And they also showed that he was a puppy that was looked at by Mikey. Then it passed by good. Jim said no, and and yet the Julius voice by doing my best to come around funny accurate and alright too, but that was a long time ago. So then they that Rock's good at protecting the guy James because in the last couple minutes they realized that Samantha, you know, James's boss wants to get a little frisky with James, even though she don't think he's married to Christian Mahoney. I don't know if that's the thing. Usually it's the male boss that try to hit on the women workers, but I don't know, could have been. You know, John Travolta was incredibly sexy back then. I don't know about now, but he was good looking back then. I don't know, many women want to bone him in especially those in the power position. Maybe that's how she gets off. I told him, you know, you don't do this for me to get fired. But they end up going to uh her cabin in the woods. Not the horror movie, but a cabin in the woods, private cabin in the woods. There's still a little action in there. And Rock end up protecting them by, you know, from strong rules and stuff, which is heroic. I'd like to see the Trilogy if you do that. Probably offer him a Rolex. That was the perfect movie, but I'll get to that when I get to it. Anyway, they show Rock getting, getting back to the house and saving Judge James' life, and with um, with the with the Daphne being like a lady in fantastic. I think it's that from that movie. They in some kind of think of it, but they falling away to the puppy love and stuff, and that's it. You know, I'm glad that they don't cheat. That James doesn't cheat, proving that not all men are sex hounds, even though Smith is pretty attractive with like a British accent. Although she's not Asian, so she gets a point nine for that. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I'm glad that you didn't show any puppies in the womb being born like in the previous movies. You know, with clay model or something like that. That would be too much. But it shows a nice little family unit with the two kids and dogs. One fancy and one like a rabid mutt. That's glad they didn't do a talking war with with cats or bears or lizards or whatever, or adoption. And we should do adoption because this shop will be closed. Anyway, I definitely enjoyed these movies because they involve the family unit. There's this type of love, we always, and we love, we think of, romantic partners or sexual partners or whatever. But it's nice to see a movie that are wholesome and funny and all that crispy and safe, safe stuff, and quite nice. And it's nice to see that different type of love being portrayed in films. Usually the father an asshole, a deadbeat father, he eventually works with well to support the kids. And the dog the mother also works for both too. Like my mother and father. And it's very nice. So I definitely recommend this movie. It's still on YouTube for free. Or if you have them on your own stuff, in your own network. So, if you want to see more of me and my videos, subscribe to my channel with the little button on the V screen. Or you can always contact me directly using my cell phone number. It's 631-707-3707. Or if you want, you can contact me on Twitter at PNelsonPro. Or if you want, you can email me for suggestions on future videos. My email is jjsviewingchannel at gmail.com. So, okay, watch these movies funny from the East and the early 90s, late early 90s, and have the these actors and actresses are pretty much in their prime. So you just want to see them when they're young, like in their 30s or 20s, something like that. Like these movies. Aloha. And, I would like to see John Travolta's character flying more of a helicopter or plane, like like he said in the show, in the movies, rather than just cars. So I salute you guys and aloha.